Looking back at it yesterday, we kind of broke even, you could say, when we average out the temperatures for your Monday, just 1 degree below the norm for your afternoon high at 26, only 3 above for that morning low of 15. And that was mostly due to just the cloud cover coming in for yesterday, but nowhere near the records of 48 or negative 10 degrees, which actually occurred 3 years ago. And as you can see, sunset occurring at 5:03 p.m. Temperatures today, though, about 20 degrees cooler than they were yesterday. 14 in Munising, 12 in Escanaba, only 7 in Marquette, 8 in Iron Mountain. And you can see the cold spot really at Ontonagon at 6. Looking at those winds, they've really been blowing mostly out of the west, but even out of the southwest, between 20 to 25 miles per hour the further west you go. 24 in Houghton, 20 in Ironwood, a little bit lighter towards Marquette and Munising, around 14 and 13 respectively. Looking at those headlines as we go into your Wednesday and even into parts of your Thursday and Friday, we are going to be dealing with those very dangerous wind chills of negative 10 to negative 20, what it feels like. And that's going to be the continuing trend at least until Friday. Snow showers are going to begin to invade the UP for Wednesday and Thursday as we deal with some lake effect and just a quick moving disturbance that will re-usher in more colder air. And by the time we go into your Friday, especially into your Saturday, a new system will arrive from the west, bringing good amounts of snow. Looking at some of those watches, advisories, and warnings, there is in the gray, there's winter weather advisories in effect for the western portions of the UP. And as you go a little bit further towards the north, you can also see some pinks, which are actually blizzard warnings. Those blizzard warnings could bring winds up to 40 miles per hour, blowing snow and accumulations up to 5 to 8 inches. And even in the advisory area, those winds are going to be a little more relaxed down to 30 miles per hour. But still, the accumulations are going to be about the same. And in the areas where are under the special weather statement, could still get some good accumulations from this system coming in on Wednesday and Thursday. So do give yourself extra time on those roads, especially as they're going to be very slick. And also just those brutal winds really reducing that visibility during the midweek time frame. Looking at some of the effects for that lake effect, you can see it's really going to be along the Lake Superior shoreline for parts of the UP. But even the areas that are just south of it could still experience some snow, even though they could just also experience just a slim of sunshine as well. Going towards Lower Peninsula, though, mostly going to be along the Lake Michigan shoreline in Lower Michigan. But you can see the lake effect snow machine is really making its way further towards the east into New York State and Pennsylvania as well. Looking at that futurecast, that Lake Superior shoreline will be a mess for the next 48 hours. By the time we go towards your Friday, conditions will improve, but it's going to be very brief, like I previously mentioned, as a new system will begin to come in out of the west that will really invade the entire state going into your Saturday. For tonight, though, temperatures are going to be hovering near zero. Wind chills are going to be around negative 20. It's going to be quiet. It's usually going to be the calm before the storm with those winds out of the southwest at 20 miles per hour. Going into your Wednesday a little more closely, we're still going to be dealing with those winds out of the westerly direction at 15 miles per hour. So we're still going to be dealing with those negative wind chills overall. But temperatures are going to be just about the same as they were today in those low single digits, all the way up to close to 10 degrees towards the west. You can see 10 in Houghton, 4 in Ontonagon, 7 in Crystal Falls. Just slightly a smidge warmer as you go towards Munising at 14, Escanaba at 11. That day planner for your Wednesday, you will see that sunrise will occur at 8:27 a.m. and we'll go back down to near zero again for tomorrow night with a 30% chance of some snow flurries. And going to the next couple of days, Saturday we will rebound, but that's when the next system comes in. More sunshine, though, will begin to return by the time we go into Sunday and into early next week. And temperatures really beginning to rebound a little more nicely as we go from the single digits for highs to the 20s for highs by next Tuesday.